Hey people, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, this one's titled Mostly Chatting, Also Skating, because I want to yap about what I did today, for the most part. And what's going on, and why it's such a late stream. This is one of the latest streams I think I've done. And we only got about an hour, I think, and then I gotta go get Ellie from work. But, so, it's Ellie's birthday in a couple days, and I wanted to make her... She's really into Boston cream, like, cake, and, like, she got one for every birthday as a kid, and she hasn't had one in, like, years and years and years, and I wanted to, like, try and make Boston cream cupcakes, right? And so, today... One sec, let me adjust my microphone. What the hell? Where did that come from? It disappeared. But so today, I was like, alright, I'm gonna try and make some Boston cream cupcakes. I go to the store, I get, you know, the ingredients that I didn't have that I need, and I get to work. I make the cupcakes, I start making the filling. I don't bake, by the way, so this is all, like, very new to me. I don't do this. And then I start making the, like, chocolate ganache for the top of it. And since I don't bake, I don't cook often. When I cook, it's like the same 4 meals over and over again. I'm boring. But, oh my god. But so, I could do the chocolate ganache. I have it, like, on this, like, I had this, like, really small pot that, like, my mom had given me that she had when, you know, I lived with her. And, it was a little, like, beat up, but, like, I was like, whatever, not a huge deal. And then I make the mistake of taking a metal knife, or not a metal knife, a metal fork to this pot to, like, stir this, like, heavy whipping cream and sugar mixture. And then when, like, it finally, like, steams, or simmers, I mean, I look at it and I realize that it's, like, full of metal fragments, and I went, oh my god. At this point, I only had, like, a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream left. I, like, did not have enough to, like, restart it, but I needed to, because you don't want to be eating metal fragments. There was so much, by the way, like, I can't express, like, I at first had started, like, trying to, like, get them out with a spoon, but I was taking out so much of the actual, like, food. Like, it was not worth it. Every time I thought that I was close to done, there was, like, way more that would resurface. I'd, like, give it a stir with a now silicone, like, thing, no longer metal to metal. And, yeah, it was just, there kept being more, and I was really upset. So I had to go back to the store, go buy more heavy whipping cream. Also, by the way, when I was, like, chopping up, I didn't realize how difficult it was going to be to chop up baking chocolate. I've never done that before. When I was, like, a little kid, I would, like, gnaw on bricks of baking chocolate for fun, but I had never, like, chopped it up with a knife, and I had to do 2 full bars, which also I didn't even need all that. Like, I have so much. I put it in my fridge. I don't know what the hell to do with it. I don't want to throw it away. I have so much chocolate ganache that did not get used in all the cupcakes that I made. But, yeah, I like, I was covered in chocolate. Like, I didn't change. I'm, like, my pants and my shirt just have so much melted chocolate on them from me, like, chopping all of that up. My shoulders were sore. I was sweating bullets. Like, I probably was chopping chocolate for, like, I don't know, like, probably, like, 30 minutes just trying to chop it. I'm not very strong. It was overall really rough, but the cupcakes, I haven't tried them because I, like, was so, like, sick of the idea of them after the 3 hours it took me to make them and 2 trips to the store. I, like, couldn't even get myself to try one. They're in the fridge right now. But I'm really excited for Ellie to try one. But yeah, no, it was just such Such a disaster. And then I went and I DoorDashed for a little bit. I don't know if I talked about it last stream, but like for the last like week and a half, my like legs have been slowly kind of like getting worse and worse and worse. Like tendonitis coming back and just like general like intense soreness and muscle spasms and stuff like that. And so I hadn't really been able to DoorDash, but I was feeling like a little bit better today compared to the last week. And so I could not get myself to DoorDash for like a couple hours before I ended up like getting too sore and not being able to do anymore. But after my DoorDash, I was like, I'm hungry. I want to go get a little snack from the gas station. And the gas station that I frequent, they like have these like pre-made like taco dip, and it's like you're like not at all meant to eat it in one sitting. That is not what it's meant to be. And then I also got like a veggie tray. And then I got home, told myself I was not going to eat all the taco dip in one sitting. Next thing I know, it's gone. It's empty. I was like watching a YouTube video about that like thing that's going on TikTok right now of that lady who fell in love with her psychiatrist, but is like claiming that he's a predator, even though he's like, there's no proof of such things. I think he was doing everything right, TBH, based on the evidence that was given. But I think that she genuinely needs a lot of help. I think she's going through it. Like AI psychosis type stuff. She uses, like ChatGPT was telling her that he's being weird, and I don't think that he was at all. But anyway, I digress. I ate all of the taco dip, and I was gonna like, once I was done eating, I was gonna come and stream, and that would have been like an hour and a half ago. But then I got like immediate crazy tummy ache, like painful tummy ache, and I was like, oh Lord, what did I do to myself? And so I just had to like sit. I like laid in bed for a little while and just finished watching my 2-hour long YouTube video about this lady and her psychiatrist and her therapist and all of that jazz. And it was interesting. But yeah, I'm really excited. I really hope that the cupcakes turned out okay. Like I said, I have not tried them. So ultimately, I don't really know if they're even like delicious or not, but I'm hoping. But either way, it's a good sentiment. Ellie hasn't had it for her birthday in a long time, and now she will have a similar thing for her birthday. She loves Boston cream, so I made the solid attempt. If I do it again, I think that I'm going to be investing in the chocolate chips instead of the chocolate bars to chop, because then I don't gotta chop it. Because that was kind of hellish. That was kind of the worst part, other than just like the mistake of doing metal on metal and scraping and then getting metal shards all up in them. Which, by the way, I am disposing of that pot just in general because it's really beat up, and especially now. But I did use a different pot the second time I went to make the ganache, so I have that going for me. Another thing I wanted to talk about today, before I like start doing a couple challenges and stuff, actually has to do with skate and doesn't have to do with what I've been up to. But oh my lord, I had never so this is talking about the new skate game, quote unquote Skate 4, but it's not called that. I had talked a bit about it last week very angrily from because I had watched I think it was like a 40 to hour long video. 40 hour, no, it was like a 45-minute long video, I think. God, I just keep falling. I don't know what I'm even doing. About everything that is bad about it, and I really like that. A lot of that, I don't think a lot of it was true. I think that I agree with a lot of the sentiments, but this person made it seem like every single like item that you buy was gonna cost like a crazy amount of money. But I was just watching the other day, Zek, he's like a big Skate3 YouTuber. I didn't realize that he had uploaded videos of the playtest, like they had given him permission to do that. And I was watching them, and he was showing the store, and there are like content packs, and I was under the assumption that that would not be a thing that exists. But and also like there may not be like a quote unquote career. I thought that that meant that there was going to be no in-game challenges when they said that there's, because that's like really majority of what the career is in Skate 3 is just in-game challenges, and then you know the storyline of like you're trying to sell boards or whatever. And like I don't know, I just he in the first video that I watched where it was like reasons to freaking hate Skate 4, I don't know, he really made it seem like there's going to be no in-game challenges and that you're just skating around aimlessly like hanging out, and that's not the case. There are in-game challenges, it seems, and also game's not even out yet, very much time for more things to come. But you do win or like earn, I guess, more clothing and like decks and stuff through those challenges. Like you do not, it's not, I'm sure that it's going to be like, I have a really strong feeling. I have like no actual basis toward this, by the way. This is just me guessing. I have a feeling that there is going to be like a Fortnite Battle Pass type situation where it's like, yeah, you do these little in-game missions, you can win cool things, but if you want to win the really cool things, give me $10 a month. And may I just say, Epic Games, I hate you for making that the new standard for video games, because this is exhausting. I miss the way things used to be, but it's not the way things are anymore, unfortunately. Whoa, that was crazy. Gravity. But yeah, it's just not the way that things are anymore. And as much as I hate it, I'm just glad that it's not as bad as I thought it was. Like, I really thought that the new skate game was going to be way worse. I will say I'm like not a huge fan of the art style. It does seem a little bit too cartoonish for what the skate franchise is kind of all about. I really hope that they do add like an offline or hide other players version once the game comes out. But again, this is something that, again, game's not out yet, not finished yet, and it's gonna be like how most new games are these days that are made by these big companies, where the game upon release 5 years after that is gonna be completely different. Like, I started playing Fortnite in I think like 2017 or 2018. Fortnite is not the same anymore as it was back then, nearly 10 years later. And that makes sense for the kind of game it is, because we don't have Fortnite 2, Fortnite 3, Fortnite 4. We just keep on getting new, updated Fortnite. And it's going to be a similar thing with Skate. I just know that. I think it's silly that they're calling it Skate, period. That is the name of the first Skate game. But I digress. But yeah, that's really mainly all I wanted to talk about. Let's do a little Hollow Meat. That's most of my rant for the day. My job had me off for a week and a half. They scheduled me to work on Friday, like last minute, which financially very grateful for, but health-wise, ride down the extension, bail to Peterson Pavilion. Health-wise, I was struggling to make it through even just that 4 hours, with how bad my legs have been hurting, but I did make it. But I was telling my coworker, she's quitting, it's gonna be her last day. Oh, what the hell is going on? But yeah, her last day is later this week, and I was telling her, like, with my health and stuff, I did not think that this job was going to be as physical as it is. Not that they lied to me, but I just feel like they also weren't as upfront as they could have been. Most jobs that OBS disconnected. Are we back? Are we back? Okay. It seems like we're back. Stupid disconnect. But yeah, that just wasn't, I think that they were just in like such a rush to hire, And I don't really blame them for that. It does suck, but I am a believer that things that happen are meant to, things that aren't don't. And yeah, I think that this job has been a good experience for me. I'm not going to up and quit it right now because I, need to have money coming in. But also, the whole reason that I quit my career that I had was because of this. Because I would get better, and then something would happen at work where I would need to be more physical, and then I would get worse again. And I couldn't keep sacrificing my health for money. And that's when I got a job working from home that I ended up getting laid off from. But why on earth would I continue working at a place that I'm making what is a lot of states' minimum wage? It's a lot more than what the minimum wage is. And it's in my state that I live in. But a lot of states' minimum wage is what I'm making at this job. Hurting just as much at the job where I'll be very transparent, making $64,000 a year. Like, when I say that I quit a career, like, I mean I quit a career. I was, like, finally, for the first time in my life, like, well off. But I could not keep ending up in my wheelchair over and over again and keep tearing my tendons and ligaments over and over again and, like, living in constant pain. So I had to find a new job, and I did. Lost that job. Unemployed for months and months and months, just doing DoorDash. DoorDash also hurts my knees, but not as bad as, standing straight up for 4 hours straight or 8 hours straight, whatever it may be. And yeah, so why would I not look for a new job now at this point? I'm looking for basically just like receptionist type stuff in the meantime. But I also found, in relation to the disability stuff, what am I doing here? I guess that's what I'm doing here. I didn't even read what I was up to. But I always thought that, like, to get the, like, hand, like, what am I talking about? The hand controls for vehicles, where you don't have to where you don't have to accelerate with your legs, where it's, hand controlled. I always was under the impression that was thousands of dollars. I was so confident that it was thousands of dollars that I never even looked into it myself. You can buy stuff on frickin' Amazon for $75 that makes your car do that has great reviews and seems very safe. And so yeah, now I think I'm gonna save up for that for when I'm door dashing, and that'll help out a lot if it fits on my car. Praying it does. My steering wheel, I'm very tall, so like my steering wheel is kind of close to my legs, and it goes right under the steering wheel, but we'll see when the time comes. We'll see. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at as far as that goes. Ellie's been making a little bit of money off of her music now that she's been low-key blowing up, which, guys, don't tell her that I told you. There's, like, big-time remixes with some decently big names. I'm talking 500,000 to 3 million monthly listeners. We've got some remixes coming up. That's, like, more than she has told anybody. And that's all that I can tell you. But this song is crazy, and she's working on more of them that are also just as good. Her artist name is Lige, L-I-J, or Lige, pronounced either way. But yeah, no, the song Cansado that she has out right now hasn't even been out for a month. Has over 30,000 streams, and she's never had something like that before. It's absolutely insane. I'm so proud of her. But I'm very grateful that she has that little bit of extra income, because she actually she got fired from one of her 2 jobs a couple weeks ago. So we've really been kind of feeling the heat financially right now. And I know that a lot of people are. It seems like everybody's getting laid off from their jobs. A couple of my friends have too, just like randomly for seemingly no reason, just don't have a job anymore. And the job market sucks. It sucks, but here's to hoping, fingers crossed, that we... Oh, what? Hello? But yeah, fingers crossed that we get it all figured out. Also, this is less for who's watching now, more for who's watching later on YouTube. I was doing a good every other day situation with the uploads, but I did... Where am I going? Grind. Oh, okay. But I simply forgot to download and upload my last 2 streams on time. So my apologies about that, but we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. Been playing a lot of Skate 3 lately. The new Skate game is allegedly set to release, quote-unquote, end of summer 2025. I have no idea when that's going to happen. They haven't... It's nearly end of summer and nobody has seemingly changed their minds yet. I haven't heard anybody say, oh no, they just pushed it back to spring 2026. I haven't heard anybody say that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, so literally like any day now, it seems. It's at, right now, today, August 23rd. When is, let me look it up really quick. Oh, hello? Hello? There we go. I'm gonna look it up really quick. What's the last day of summer? Oh, September 22nd? That's way longer than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. So they've got a month. They've got a month to be technically correct. September 22nd. That's way... I definitely did not think it was going to be that far out. But that's the way it is, I guess. But yeah, they got 1 month. It could be any day now. And then I'll probably be streaming that. As we could all probably assume. It's a free-to-play game. I'm going to be streaming that. Part of me is really excited. Part of me is really not. Something that I am excited for is that you can mid-air hippie jump and then like start like flying like a bale like you would have in Hall of Meat, and then mid-bail you can like retract your board and get back on it again. So you can do some crazy stuff. Like I could go do this and then I could get off my board, do a backflip. 1-1-1-1, that's crazy. Do a backflip and then like land back on my board again. Absolutely insane. Or you could just like jump from insane heights, spread eagle fly for a while, and then get your board again. Like you can't do that in Skate 3. And I think that's really fun. Ugh. Let's do a little... What do we have here? We're in the University District, right? Yeah. It looks like we got 1 Hall of Meat left here. 1 on the lot. The Burbertron. Yeah, that's down this road that I'm at. Let's go there. Let's do that on the lot. Oh, I think I know exactly what one that is. I used to have a hard time with some of the like trick list part that's on this one, but we'll do it. I feel like so sleepy after eating my full course meal of frickin' taco dip. Oh, I didn't know you can hippie jump over cars in this game. I had not a clue. Let's try it. Okay. Okay, so not like that, apparently. I think I need to be oncoming. Let's try this green one. Okay, didn't jump fast enough. Sorry, guy. Still did not jump early enough, shoot. Can we get one more? Can we get one more? No. Well, oh, maybe? Nope, okay. I gotta practice my timing on that one. That was a little crazy. Oh, did we pass the... What the... Where is that? Good lord. Where is it that we're going? I thought that was gonna be down here. I wasn't even looking at the mini-map. I wish that it would show you where you are. Let's just frickin' teleport. Okay, so we've already been working on it. Oh, this one was like glitching last time we tried it. Oh shoot, my microphone is falling down. I feel like I need to switch out my microphones. I've got other ones that I could use. I just keep not using them. I'm using a SM58 dynamic. I should just switch to a condenser. I don't know why I don't. That did not count. Stupid. Hello. Oh, that didn't count? Loser. I was just gonna say, see how easy that was? Whoa. Oh, shoot. Not way up here. This count, please. Shoot, why not? I'm running out of time. What the frick? Oh, literally 1 second left on the clock. That was crazy. But we did it. See how easy that was? I did not think it'd be that hard last time. And it was. Alright. Now what do we got? Oh, this one. But yeah, I hope everybody's been doing well. I forgot to say that earlier. I just got too busy yapping. Oh, shoot. That's a close one. Oh, shoot. I don't think we're gonna have the speed to do that. Okay, yeah, we got it. Last one. What the? There we go. There you have it, folks. Beautiful. Head chop. Let me be embarrassing and hit my vape really quick. If anybody remembers me talking about my quitting vape journey, I hit a plateau. I think I had mentioned that at one point in time. I was letting myself sit at that plateau to let my body adjust to it, but then one day I just forgot to like keep track for like 2 days, and I got myself from the like 20 to 25 range back up to like the 30 to 35 range. So now I'm trying to discipline myself again with it, trying to not do all that. But nicotine is quite the addiction, let me tell you. But so I'm gonna hit my vape really quick and be embarrassing. I need to tell myself it's embarrassing, and hopefully that'll get in my head and I stop doing it. Okay. 1 foot air. Cool. that was easy. Oh, another thing that I wanted to mildly mention is something that I had never expected to happen, actually, and I mean that like so earnestly from the bottom of my heart. Let me double check it really quick so that I know that I'm being accurate and honest. But, holy, even further, I have been, like once or twice a week after releasing a song for a while, I'll check my monthly listeners on Spotify. And after I released Copilot, I had, I think at most 20, and that was insane to me. Oh, this one is the one that I struggle with. Shoot. I need to lock in. Let me yap for a sec before I lock in. But I had like 20 monthly listeners at most, and that was insane to me. Like, I thought that was insane. And then a couple weeks after I had been promoting Miscommunicate, and after that one came out, I was up to like 70 monthly listeners, and I literally, my jaw hit the floor. I thought that that was absolutely nuts. And then yesterday, when I was taking a little sit-down break at work, I checked my Spotify for artists, and I saw that Miscommunicate had almost 400 streams, and I was like, holy, that is not like a lot for like the typical artist, but for the typical small artist who only has 4 songs, it has 409 now, I just checked, who has 2 songs that just started releasing music just a couple months ago. That is so much for me. Like, that is crazy to me. 400 streams, and it's been done just over a month. And then I was like, well, dang, that's crazy. And then I checked my monthlies, and I had 119. My jaw dropped. I literally out loud said, no way. I screenshot that, and I sent it to Ellie. I was just absolutely, like, sorry, my friend just sent me an interesting text. But, yeah, I just was so jaw dropped. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who, you know, has done that. She's saying weird stuff right now. She's being silly. I'll text her back in a little bit. But, yeah, so thank you, everybody who has streamed Miscommunicate and Copilot. I did not think that Miscommunicate was gonna pop off like it did, if I'm being honest. I thought Copilot, if anything, was gonna see that kind of love. But the people seem to like Miscommunicate. I've never been able to hit that 360 flip so quickly. I struggle with that one so much. I always just accidentally do a laser flip. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to come all the way over here. Darn it. But yeah, thank you everybody. That's so sweet and kind. And I've been in kind of a rut, not feeling like working on music lately, but I'm gonna get back to it at some point. I gotta lock in. Alright. Manny. Arrow to arrow. Transfer the tall spine. Oh, landed. Oh, that was crazy. That may be one of the only quads that I've ever landed. That is enough. Come up here really quick. Try and get the 600. Okay, that didn't happen. Grind the ledge real quick. Cool. Oh my lord. Get up here. Foot plant this bad boy. Alright, 600 point the rail. Okay, well that would have been cool if I would have landed. I want to be able to use as much time as I can for that 1500 point pocket trick. I struggle heavy with that one, but... Oh my lord. I should just set the marker over there. What is going on with me? This is like arguably maybe the easiest part of this whole trick list. Can I do the ledge? Well, that wasn't enough points anyway. There we go. Alright, just under 2 minutes. Oh, what the? Lost all our speed there. What's wrong with me? What is happening? Oh my lord. What? Huh? Okay. Me when I can't skate. Oh my lord. That would have been it, too. Just kidding, I wouldn't have. This part always makes me just a little motion sick. Alright, let's get a good amount of... That was close. Oh, Lord. There we go. We got it. Ooh, that was a little stressful. That was like essentially our first try. Heck yeah. Pool of tricks. Pool of tricks. Oh. Oh, I hate this one. Oh, I hate this one. Oh, I hate this one. You know why? Because I gotta get on that damn roof. I hate when I gotta get on the roof. I talked about this before. I hate when I gotta go on the roof. Alright, hand plant. I should just... No, let me... I was wasting time right there. I don't want to waste a single second when I gotta get on that damn roof. Alright. Tweak a 540 grab. 1 foot. Okay, wrong spot there. 540 grab. Nope, not quite. Hand plant. Cool. Oh my lord. Gap the love seat. Grind over the light. Okay, not quite. Shoot, that was so close. Get out of there. Oh, come on. Oh, brother. What the? I freaking hate this game. I love this game. I hate this game, dude. Lord. Oh, that counted. That's cool. 2,500 point air trick. That's tough too. Alright, we got that. Hand plant the roof is so hard. Oh my god. And we still got a tweak of 540 grab. 540's lot. 540's lot. Now, how the hell do I even get up there? That's always my main question. It's like anytime I've ever gotten on the roof has been mildly unintentional. I don't think I've ever intentionally really gotten up there. Oh, my lord, that was close. Oh, that was such a close one. Let me up there, dog. Let me up. Oh, thank goodness. We still have so much to do, though. 720 spin. I need to hand plant that damn root. Oh, so now I can just get up here. Oh, okay. Alright. We're gonna have to give this one another try. Let me... I love that I'm just getting up here with ease now. Can I please hand plant it? Pretty please. For the love of all things. Alright, we're gonna have to give it a restart. I'm not too confident we're gonna be able to get this one, folks. But not today. We'll see. Oh, okay. Oh. Boo. Oh, also boo. Also boo. Boo that didn't count. I know it basically didn't, but... Man, rough start, rough start. I feel like I should get that 540 grab out of the way. Also. Good gracious. Wasting time, wasting time. Shoot. I already know damn well too much time's been wasted. I always struggle so hard with this one. I'm not even sure if in my, like, save that I was playing on just off stream, if I've completed this bad boy. Oh my lord. Oh, really quick, let me adjust my armrests. They're making my shoulders hurt. Brother. There we go. Shoot. Oh. Let's sit in this little pocket for a sec. Let's sit in this pocket for a sec. There we go. I was gonna say, you better count that. That's not the hip it's talking about. Oh, just grab it. Just grab it. Already don't got the time. We need like... I feel like we need like a full minute to just try and get that 2,500 point trick. I'm not good enough at this game to be doing all that easily, schmeasily. Oh shoot. We just got a few minutes left here. Shoot. Shoot. Grrr. Good golly. Well, man. We're struggling with this one, man. I'm probably gonna end up... I might play when I get back home tonight. And not like do the challenge, but just like practice. Mostly getting on the roof and hand planting that damn roof. I have no idea the timing on getting that hand plant. I've been thinking about playing Minecraft a lot lately. It's hard for me to like pick up an old world that I haven't played on in a while though. I'm so used to like restarting over and over again, but I really want that world that I was streaming last time to be a forever world kind of deal. So, I don't know, maybe we'll stream a little Minecraft tomorrow. We'll see what happens. And maybe go back to House Flipper, or maybe play a little potion craft. Only time will tell where we end up tomorrow. Whoa. Alright, we're gonna have to call it, guys. We're gonna have to call it. I gotta go pick up Ellie. But I hope all of you have a great rest of your night. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you so greatly, as always. And much love to you and yours. And I will catch you tomorrow.